everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. Head shave is done. If you haven't watched that and you've just come for the face shave, exact same products other than the razor and the soap. And, the razor and the brush, not the soap. The soap's the same. And the soap I'm featuring is this. Blue Devil Shave Company, proudly Tasmanian, made in Australia, 125 grams of soap. And the scent on this one is Strawberry Patch. Now, this soap was developed and made in Tasmania by a fellow named Craig Eastley. This is the tallow variant. He does also have a vegan formula as well. And I've used this every day for about 2 weeks now, every single shave, nearly every day. And it's fantastic. The post-shave, no irritation, the scent, everything about it is great. I've been really impressed with it, and I put it up there with the top tier soaps. Ariana and Evans has included all of them. The ones that I've spoke so highly about, this one is up there. And I have to say, out of all the Australian soaps I've used, this is probably the best of the bunch. And there's some fantastic soaps coming out of Australia, you know, with Face Fat, Australian Private Reserve, which I think is sort of America based now. And then you've got Squadron soaps. You used to have Wolfpack. There's another couple over here that I haven't used yet, but this, for me so far, of what I've used in Australia, is the best of the bunch, and that's going a long way. Now, the brush for today is going to be my Strike Gold Shave Like a President brush, turned by Matt Martin, who used to be Brush Guy, and it's got a 25mm Rhodium knot, hand tied by Sir Jan in the Australian Capital Territory. So I'll flick the excess out of that. I'm just going to get the water that I had sitting on top of the soap, just to bloom it a little bit. I've just noticed I've got a massive patch of soap on my shirt. Get rid of that. And here we go. So what I do with this soap, so I shake as much excess out of the brush as I can. Now this is wet, and then I just go on there for a little bit, and then it sort of goes dry straight away. It doesn't really pick much up, it just loads the tips. I just dip the tips in the water, straight back in, and then you'll see it'll start exploding out the sides. And that's it, that's all you need. You don't need any more than that. I didn't count that, but that would have been, I don't know, maybe 10 seconds, something like that, I'm not sure. Just rinse the soap out now, and that's it done. So this is all essential oil based. Now the scent on this is Strawberry Patch. Now if you've had strawberries and cream hard candy before, or hard sweets, whatever you want to call them, they used to come in a little wrapper. I think Lifesavers make them in America. Strawberries and cream, this smells exactly like those taste and smell on your breath. So that's what it smells like. Fantastic scent. And the amazing thing with this soap is, I know I get it with a lot of soaps, but there's zero, and I mean zero irritation. I very rarely get any redness or spots, or I haven't had any ingrown hairs using this soap. It's very easy to work with, so I'm just painting this on now. And then I go with my dip and paint process, which seems to work very well with this soap. So I'll just dip again. It makes a really dense creamy lather. This is the tallow variant, it's not the vegan formula. It does also have a mentholated soap, which is more citrus based, I think. It's got some lovely scents. I will show you the paperwork that he sent over with it. So I've done this a little bit differently. I did actually want to do a shave with this soap last week, but just ran out of time with my shifts at work and things, so it's had to wait a little bit longer. But if anything, it's given me more time to play around with it and use the soap and get the best out of it and find out how it works. And I've only had one lather that wasn't great, and that was the very first one. I overhydrated it. However, the shave itself, even though it was overhydrated, was exceptional. The post-shave feel, the intra-slickness, the residual slickness, it's all fantastic. There we go. It makes a great dense lather. It likes a drink. As you can see there, it's quite airy. I can assure you it won't be when I'm finished. Well, actually that's a lie. The camera will still make it look eerie because this camera is so clear. So to my naked eye, it won't look eerie, so there's some just fell on my finger there. And that brush is chock-a-block full. Now I think there's enough moisture in this, but I am just going to dip the tips of the brush in the water. And that's it. Fantastic. Easy to work with. The scent, for whatever reason, is strong out of the tub, like a 6 or a 7. But whenever I get moisture into it, I can't smell it. I don't know why. Maybe my nose is just too used to the scent. It is quite a uniform scent. There's not much complexity to it, but it disappears a bit. Even smelling the brush, I don't really smell anything. So out the tub it smells great. On my face I don't really smell anything. But really this soap for me, it's all about the performance. So I'm using the Karve Christopher Bradley razor. I have got, I think it's a 5th use on a PolSilver blade with the A plate. I've got 2 days growth. Now, I've also been doing something else. Instead of using the DE razor for getting under my nose, I've just been using the back blade on this Bic, which I do use for my head shaves every now and then. I just find for that, it's done. I don't have to worry about it at the end of the shave, and then I finish off. First pass done, and I'm just going to, a little bit of water, and it's just, I know there's a bit of soap left on there, but this is like uber slick, like one of the slickest I've ever used, if not up there with the slickest, if not the slickest. For residual slickness, it's fantastic, and as you can see you get a lot of soap with such a short load. But this is where the magic happens for me. There's no irritation at all, nothing. It doesn't even feel like I put soap on my skin. I don't feel any burn. It's not, hold on a minute, I've got a hair somewhere. I can't see it now. I see it in front of my eyes, but I can't see it. It's not as dense as Ariana and Evans and Phoenix Artisan accoutrements, but it's dense enough. Now you are going to see a slightly different shave from me today. I have slightly altered my three-pass routine. I mean, that slickness is absolutely exceptional. I'm just going to paint straight on there. I don't have to show you the residual slickness again. Now, come the third pass, this is where this soap really starts to impress me. It gets thicker as it sort of sits and airs out a little bit, it's like the moisture absorbs more into the soap. You can see how dense that is. I can actually start smelling it a little bit now. Not much, like a 2, maybe 1 in terms of scent strength. So this is pretty much my final pass now. I don't do a final touch up around the lips anymore. So I catch all of that there, then I go against the grain on the bottom of my lip. That's all against the grain over here, and then this side I actually come back in here again on my lip. Catch all the excess there. So that's that, pretty much BBS for me. And then, against the grain of my neck pretty much. It's just, the protection's fantastic. It's one of the best, if not the best, I've used for just, I mean, it's dry now. Look, there's no real moisture on my face, but that is just gliding over my skin. Absolutely gliding. There's very, very few soaps, only a handful I would say in the 5 years I've been wet shaving that can do that. And I'm talking an actual handful, like 5 soaps. And this is where it sort of really shows its class in terms of its residual slickness and its post-shave. Washing it off takes about 5 or 6 applications of water. Finish off today with Codex Skin Superfood. This is the same tube that I've had for over a year now, but it'll be nearly a year and a half I think. So what I do now, because I'm doing my head and my face, 2 squirts of cream, wet my right hand, flick off the excess so you get a little bit of moisture on there, not much. Rub the wet hand onto the cream, and then you've got enough cream to do everything. And really, there's a lot to be said for finding what works for you. What I've just done there is pretty much the epitome, the top of the top, in terms of the best shaves I can get. I can't get much closer than that with any other razor. You know, I've got one little weeper there and there's a little one there. I did shave pretty fast today, so given how quickly I shaved, to have 2 tiny weepers, maybe 3, and do my head as well with very minimal effort, with the slickness on this soap is quite exceptional. So I'll just mention that again. So it comes from Blue Devil Shave Company, proudly Tasmanian, made in Australia. I will just show you this. It does offer a vegan soap as well. I don't know whether you'll be able to pause that and have a read. And there is all the scents down there that he offers at the moment, all essential oil based. And at the very bottom there you've got contact details for Craig, email, Facebook, and his phone number there as well, so I'm assuming you can contact him by phone, text message or whatever if you want to touch base and try and order some of his soap from Australia. I don't know whether he does international shipping at the moment. However, if he ever does and people start getting hold of this, I think they'll be very, very impressed with the quality and the performance of the soap. I think really it is up there with the best, if not one of my favourite soaps. And it'll definitely, I know I haven't really done many videos, I haven't used many soaps this year, but this stuff is pushing for my number one of 2021. It's fantastic. Blue Devil Shave Company, made by Craig Eastley in Tasmania. I can't really say much more. The shave did all the talking for me, other than me talking shit. Fantastic shave. Stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.